So I did a hub observation about 2 weeks ago, and I was basically looking at how the students were independently learning, how they were keeping themselves on track, what routines were happening around the hub. And one of the really big things that I noticed was the amount of time that was being wasted whilst kids walked around and looked for devices, picked up netbooks, tried to log in, realised it was doing something or other and wasn't able to be used, or it was out of battery and they'd have to put it back and find another one. And there was a lot of wasted time about that. And that made us start asking questions about the devices that we needed in the hub, the way that they needed to be used, and the best way that we could maximise the kids' learning time to be as efficient as possible.
I can quickly get into my learning with the Chromebooks.
Chromebooks are great because they're portable and they have a long battery life, so you don't have to waste your time running back and forth to get a charger.
These Chromebooks, they're fast, they're snappy and they're really quick to get to on the internet.
Chromebooks help my learning because it doesn't take long to get onto them, and it's already, when you sign in, it's signed in as you for everything that you would need to sign into, so it's really helpful.
I have a particular group of students that I work with. I've really noticed the difference with using the Chromebooks. They are students who take a lot longer to get themselves on task, stay on task, log on, use the devices efficiently. When they use Chromebooks, they pick it up and they're different because they know straight away. It turns on straight away. I know I'm going to be on task straight away. I know I only have to log in once. They like using it a lot more. They approach it much more positively.
They're very good for my learning because sometimes when I borrow netbooks, they're so frustrating and they keep loading stuff and things. Because Chromebooks, they're a bit faster and they have long-lasting batteries.
So one of the really functional things we've found with these Chromebooks is that they come with a Chrome management console, so that I can push extensions or apps to each of our Chromebooks, so it pops up when the students log in.
Chromebooks have been a fantastic addition to our hub because they have broken down the barriers of students having to take time to wait for a computer to first warm up and then log in. So it's been a great way for students to get straight online and get onto the task that they need.
Chromebooks are great because they don't run these long updates which interrupt your learning.
I think Chromebooks are good for learning because they're really fast, and when you've only got a short time in your first or second period, you could get onto them fast and quickly do your work.
What these Chromebooks do is that they allow us to take advantage to a bigger extent of some of the amazing tools online to enhance learning. There are web apps that help creation, that you can consolidate knowledge within, show knowledge, share knowledge, collaborate. So the opportunities that these Chromebooks give for enhancing learning is quite substantial.
So the challenge now for me is to think of different ways of planning and that enhance our learning program, so the children are able to access different web-based tools for presenting, for enhancing their learning, because the Chromebooks do allow for easy access.